They collected mummies for parties. They raced cockroaches for money. They built towers from human bones. The hobbies of our ancestors weren't just strange. They were disturbing, dangerous, and in some cases, downright illegal. Without smartphones, streaming services, or social media, people throughout history found entertainment in ways that would shock modern sensibilities. From ancient Egypt to the 1950s America, the pastimes that filled leisure hours reveal a darker, stranger side of human nature. What drove entire societies to embrace activities we'd consider grotesque today? Victorian England hosted parties where the main entertainment was unwrapping Egyptian mummies. Wealthy socialites gathered in drawing rooms as hosts peeled away ancient bandages, destroying priceless archaeological treasures for amusement. These events became so popular that demand for mummies skyrocketed, leading to widespread tomb raiding across Egypt. The practice destroyed countless artifacts and erased irreplaceable historical knowledge. Attendees even took home pieces of mummy wrapping as macabre souvenirs. Medieval Europe turned animal cruelty into public spectacle. Cat-burning festivals drew massive crowds who watched as live cats were hoisted in baskets over bonfires. Communities believed this practice warded off evil spirits and brought good fortune. Kings and nobles attended these events, with some rulers personally lighting the fires. The screams of burning animals provided entertainment that lasted for hours, considered a normal part of seasonal celebrations. 18th century British aristocrats hired people to live as ornamental hermits on their estates. These human lawn ornaments inhabited purpose-built grottos, forbidden from cutting their hair, trimming their nails, or speaking to visitors. Contracts lasted years, with hermits paid handsomely to simply exist as living garden decorations. Wealthy landowners showed off their hermits to guests like exotic pets. The practice reflected a disturbing commodification of human beings for aesthetic pleasure. Victorian families posed with their dead relatives for formal portraits. Photographers positioned corpses to appear alive, sometimes propping them up with hidden stands or painting open eyes onto closed lids. These death portraits hung prominently in homes, with families displaying images of deceased children in living rooms. The practice stemmed from high mortality rates and expensive photography, making death photos the only images families could afford. Collections of these portraits became status symbols among the middle class. Medieval cities turned human waste removal into public entertainment. Gong farmers who cleaned cesspits and privies performed their revolting work before paying audiences. Spectators gathered to watch workers descend into filth-filled pits, sometimes betting on how long laborers could endure the toxic fumes. The profession was so dangerous that gong farmers frequently died from asphyxiation or disease. Yet crowds found the spectacle compelling enough to pay admission fees. 1920s. America embraced radioactive water as a health tonic and social activity. Drinking clubs formed where members consumed radium-laced beverages, believing radiation provided energy and vitality. Wealthy industrialists hosted radium water parties, serving glowing cocktails to impressed guests. The hobby caused horrific health consequences, with enthusiasts developing jaw necrosis, bone cancer, and radiation poisoning. Some victims' remains are still too radioactive to handle safely a century later. Dutch Golden Age festivals featured competitions where participants grabbed live eels suspended over canals. Contestants rowed boats beneath the slippery fish, attempting to yank them down while crowds cheered. The person who tore the eel in half won prizes and local fame. These brutal contests continued for centuries, with entire communities gathering for annual eel-pulling events. The practice combined animal cruelty with dangerous physical competition in ways that defined popular entertainment. 19th century Austrian mountaineers formed clubs dedicated to consuming arsenic. Members gradually increased their poison intake, believing it improved complexion, breathing, and physical performance. These arsenic eaters gathered regularly to consume doses that would kill uninitiated individuals, competing over who could tolerate the highest amounts. The practice caused severe long-term health damage, though devotees claimed miraculous benefits. Some arsenic-eating societies operated openly for decades before medical authorities intervened. 1950s. America turned eavesdropping into a national pastime through shared telephone lines. Entire neighborhoods shared single phone connections, allowing anyone to listen to their neighbors' private conversations. People spent hours monitoring party lines, gathering gossip and spreading rumors based on overheard calls. The practice destroyed privacy and fueled community conflicts, yet remained wildly popular until individual lines became affordable. Some individuals became notorious for monopolizing party lines, preventing emergency calls to satisfy their eavesdropping addiction. The bizarre hobbies of history reveal how dramatically human entertainment has evolved. Activities once considered normal leisure pursuits now seem incomprehensible, raising questions about which of our current pastimes future generations will judge harshly. Understanding these strange historical practices provides perspective on cultural change and human nature. If this journey through history's darkest hobbies fascinated or disturbed, subscribe for more shocking historical revelations that challenge everything we think we know about the past.